4 years ago, I wrote something in a notebook and I totally forgot about it. Yesterday, I accidentally opened that notebook again, and what I found inside might completely change the course of what all this becomes. But to explain that, first, we gotta go back a little. Previously on The Making of Quest. I want to find one person and document their entire coaching journey as a series on my YouTube channel.
That's a very big journey.
Am I crazy? When I woke up, 4 applications to Quest. The applications didn't stop there. I came in with one point of view about what would make somebody a good candidate. Things got more complicated. The perspective I value the most here is yours. What do you think I should actually be looking for in the person who does this with me? A few days ago, I was getting ready for a coaching session with a client. She's a brilliant writer. Her calling, I am convinced, is to write novels. But for the last 12 years, she hasn't been able to finish one. So before our session, I was looking for my notebook where I normally write down session notes. I'm searching around the room and I cannot find it. And then I see a notebook on a shelf. And immediately I realize this thing is old. So I open it and I discover it's from 4 years ago. And the very first thing inside this notebook is an experiment that I did. For 21 days, I answered the same 3 questions every day. What energized me today? What depleted me today? And what did I learn about myself today? So I start flipping through day 1, day 2, day 3, and it's fascinating. It's like reading messages from a previous version of myself. And then I get to day 7, and suddenly I stop. Because written on that page in all caps is one word: Quest. Holy. And I just sit there staring at it. Because 4 years ago, I had the seed of this idea already. This thing that you're watching unfold in real time. And I realized that I just picked up a time capsule. So now I am intrigued. I keep flipping through this thing, and when I reach the end of the 21 days, there's this page of what looks like a random list of things. And 2 things on this page jump out at me. The first is a song called We Each Take One by Michael Gungor. Now the weird thing is, when I see it written there, I don't even remember this song, which is strange because apparently 4 years ago, it mattered enough for me to write it down. Then there's a second thing on the page. And this one made my jaw drop, because written there is this line: follow 4 people on a transformational journey. And as soon as I read that, suddenly this whole memory starts flooding back. 4 years ago, I had this idea for something that I called Quest, except it was an audio documentary, and it was about 4 people. But if you've watched the first 3 episodes of this series, then you know that the whole time that I've been talking about this, I've been talking about finding one person, one participant to go on this journey with me. But then suddenly I remember something else. So in episode 1, I'm sitting down with Maria in this totally unscripted conversation, and she tells me about this brand partnership that she just secured. And I said something offhand that suddenly I couldn't explain. We're going to manifest this. We are going to do a transformational retreat with 4 people. Why did I say that? 4 people? Now here's where the story gets even weirder, because later that same day of finding the notebook, I meet with my client, the writer, and she tells me something incredible. She had been flying home from a work trip, and she steps onto the plane. And suddenly she gets hit by what she describes as a lightning bolt of inspiration. A complete idea for a novel. 12 years of writer's block evaporates like that. And she then tells me that she writes her novels to music and that she's building a playlist for this story. But she says something's missing. And right in that moment, I remember the song. The one that was written in my notebook. So I grab my phone and I send it to her because I realized that that song had been sitting on that page waiting 4 years for this exact moment for her. So after our session ended, I started thinking about the notebook again, and I started realizing something, that I didn't plant this seed 4 years ago knowing it would grow, but apparently some part of me did. Until this point, you, like me, probably thought that you were watching a series about some guy's journey of trying to make a series about another person's journey. But what if you are more a part of this than you realize? What if this has found you at this exact moment of your life for a reason? Sit with that for a second. Because I'm starting to think that this isn't just about one person's journey. Maybe it's about a fellowship of people all moving toward their North Stars. So I want to ask you this very genuine question. What's your North Star? Where are you in your journey right now? What are you trying to figure out? What are you trying to build? I want to know. You can leave me a comment, you can send me an email, but I genuinely want to know. As for my own quest, I'm still meeting with the people who have applied. I'm still looking for that one person to go on this journey with me, or people. But here's what I keep coming back to. Maybe the more important question isn't who I choose. Maybe it's who you are and what you're moving toward. Because I think that may be more connected to all of this than either of us realizes yet.